may or may not have done this last year. A reciprocal is nothing more than a fraction flipped over. In other words, the reciprocal of 1/3 is 3 over 1. The reciprocal of 5/8 is 8 over 5. What about the reciprocal of 6? What would be the reciprocal of 6? Well, don't panic because it's not a fraction, because you can make it a fraction by doing this. So the reciprocal of 6 is, Brad?
6.
No. This is what it starts out being. If you flip it over late and it's
1/6.
1/6. Okay, reciprocal. Now, point number 1, if I ask you this question, what is the product of any number and its reciprocal? Which means this: if by some chance I ask you to multiply these numbers, this together, this times this, and this times this, and this times that, what will I always get? Always, always, always. I know it's hard for you. This would be 3 over 3, 40 over 40, 6 over 6, Gazzy, 1. Write that down in big numbers because they will ask you that. Let me make it bold. In addition to that, children, this is the beauty of this book. In addition to that, give me some space here. When you see a problem that looks like this, you just figured out that a number times its reciprocal gives you 1. If you have this 7/8 times, and then they give you a big old box here, and they say equals 1, guess what goes in that big old box? 7/8 times what number gives you 1? Connor? 8/7. It's reciprocal, yes. Well done. Or, because division is the opposite of multiplication, if they asked you how many 2/3 are in 1, how many 2/3 are in 1? Guess what you'd give me? Because of this. How many, which would be some number, times 2/3 gives you 1. How many 2/3 would it take to get 1? How many 2/3 are in 1? It's a tough one. Riley? Yeah, 3/2. 3/2. 1 1/2 is actually the answer. You want to see that? Watch this. Watch this. You can amaze, you can astound your friends here. Okay, here's one circle, right? Not a bad circle, if I do say so myself. I'm going to copy that circle. Training professional here. I'm going to move that copy over here somewhere. Okay, now I'm going to make a 2/3 out of this one, right? What's 2/3 look like? Like this, right? Wait, I'm going to do this first. Let's do a third. I cut this into, that's in thirds, right? So 2/3, I'll do it in red. I'm going to do this as one big thing so I can move it. Here's 2/3. Boom, boom. Right? There's 2/3. The question I said was, how many of these are there in this one? So if I move this 2/3 chunk over, I know there's one whole one, right? Don't worry. Oh, why is it not the same? Would it not be the same? That's close. That's close, right?
Yeah.
So there's 1. That is 1 2/3 right there, right? 1 whole 2/3. Well, what's left still? I still have this little piece right here, right? I got this piece that I'm still not covering up, right? This little fraction, watch this. See if you pick this up here. Copy. Paste. I hope that's not bad, people. This little fraction right here. See, I was dividing this 2/3 into that. What portion is this little part of this part, this little 2/3 piece? Don't worry. You will probably be odd and amazed. Now, because you don't know, watch this. I am going to cut it up. 1. Here we go. Ready? Move it down here. I'm not going to move it. Wait, can I not spin it? Give it time. Time.
Patience.
Uh-oh. We may have now taken the board to its limits.
Oh
No!
The X. No.
There is nothing I can do that will save this. If I push check on mine, it's going to start all over again. If I push close. Huh? It doesn't matter, watch.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Oh.
It's gone.
Oh.
The problem is I cannot go through all that one more time.
What's this?
This is part of October Loser Fest. If you push one and you get a Mighty Fortress as I got, then you win the game.
On my feet. Are you
Wait, you guys are over there. You hear this in the morning.
Yeah. Wait, this is what it is? Wow.
Quick. Then you get the German and Mighty Fortress as I got. Why isn't it working? Look, it's going to stop again.
I thought there was a storm. Yeah, we thought you were watching
Ein
the news.
feste Burg ist unser Gott.
Ein feste
Ein feste Burg ist unser Gott.
So, do you win that? This is what you play next
No.
time?
You have to play a Mighty Fortress as I got.
That was we can just sing all my words for you.
Ein feste Burg ist unser Gott.
It usually lets you do more than
Ein feste Burg ist unser Gott.